So first, establishing your meditation posture. Whatever you do with your legs, you want to make sure that you can sit comfortably upright with a long, aligned and balanced spine. Ideally, we make a triangle with the lower body, the 2 knees or the 2 feet if you're sitting on a chair, and then coming into your sitting bones, making the edges of the triangle. It's a very strong shape, a nice firm foundation. With the hands, we can let them rest on your legs or tucked into your lap. And just take a moment to relax and soften the rest of your body. So as we're sitting up tall, back of the neck is long, softening your eyes, looking down, either with your eyes slightly open or with them closed. Softening the jaw, the mouth, the chin, shoulders, the hands. Allowing your body weight to rest down through your seat. Allowing your upper body to be upright, aligned, and restful. Bringing your attention, your mind, around to your kidneys. The kidneys are at your mid-back, just in front of your spine, left and right, just tucked underneath the diaphragm. So now, in the winter time, in the yin phase of the year, the kidneys are very important to become aware of, to bring energy to help find an optimal way of being. So you can imagine the kidneys being a bright, clear blue colour, somewhere around dark blue, maybe a royal blue or navy blue. Clean, bright colour. And then we follow the 2 little pipes from the kidneys down to the bladder, the paired organ in the Chinese energy system. And the bladder sits directly on top of your pelvic floor, right at the root of your trunk, the bottom of your trunk. Again, this clean, bright blue colour. Like a navy blue, maybe somewhere edging towards maybe even a midnight blue. Now the bladder rests here on the pelvic floor in what is possibly the most vulnerable, tender area of the body. We know that the body and the mind are not actually separate. They are one system. We just see them as being 2 separate things. We see memories as being held in the mind, in the brain. But actually, memories are held in the whole body-mind system. The body remembers movements, tensions, reactions, sensations very well. And here, deep in the hips, the pelvic floor, where your bladder is, can be the seat of some very deep emotions as well. Some memories, tenderness. So as we bring our awareness here to the root of your body, we need to bring with that awareness a real sense of kindness. A real welcome to whatever we might find there. For some people, this is a fairly blank area with very little sensation, very little awareness of this area, then that's fine. We just intend to be present with whatever might be there. For some people, this is a little bit more awake. For some people, this is very tender and possibly even painful. And again, doing your very best to simply be present, to be here with whatever you notice. There might be moving sensations, broad sensations, sharper. Might be pulsing, a kind of rhythmic pulsing in the sensations themselves. So however it is, however you feel it. Doing your best to be right there. Now sometimes if the sensation is very strong, maybe very painful, it may be quite difficult to put your entire attention into this area. In which case, I'd recommend bringing your attention a little bit higher up, perhaps even just noticing a breath moving in your belly or in your chest. And being aware almost in the corner of your eye, of your mind's eye, that this tenderness exists down near your bladder, at your pelvic floor. But your attention is on your breath. And that way we can still be present with it, but not necessarily have our entire attention on that area. This is a really great technique for sensations or feelings that are intense, that can sometimes feel like they might be overwhelming. Just acknowledging them out of the corner of your mind's eye, allowing them to be there, not pushing them away, not ignoring or distracting ourselves, but simply allowing them to be there at the edge, not in the center. Discomfort in the body is just that. We suffer when we resist, when we try to make it be something different or wish it was something different. If we can allow it, then we no longer suffer. So our awareness here in the bladder area, the pelvic floor area, the root of our body, with a broad, open welcoming, with a kind of softening. So what might it be like to really soften your pelvic floor? Allow the bladder to almost release onto this broad hammock of your pelvic floor. Now, of course, if you need the toilet a little bit, then it's going to be a little bit harder to fully relax your pelvic floor. But assuming things are not too desperate, what might it be like to really soften here? And as the pelvic floor softens, energetically it opens. And that opening allows us to receive the energy of the earth from below. Allowing your mind to reach down through the bladder, through the pelvic floor to the earth. And allowing the nourishment of the earth to be received back. To rise up through the root, through the pelvic floor, nourishing your bladder, easing any discomfort in this area. Soft, relaxed. The energy from the earth rising up in response, and maybe allowing it to accumulate in your belly. In this area in Chinese they're called tanden or dantian, in the center of your belly. Kidneys relaxing down, bladder softening down, pelvic floor relaxing, soft. And the energy of the earth rising up in response. Just inviting it in, accumulating in your belly, nourishing your whole body. Staying here as long as you like. Or if you wish, bringing this practice to a close, maybe swaying the body a little bit side to side. Maybe take a deeper breath. And only when you feel ready, allowing your eyes to lift